Elizabeth Pickett is co-executive director of Hawaii Wildlife Management Organization. Elizabeth, thanks for joining us on our program. So much is gone. So many people are in need of help. Talk to us about what you're hearing, about what people are going through, and how your organization is trying to help.
You know, it's hard to talk about the level of loss that we're seeing. I mean, it's really just devastating. We know that the losses for so many have been tremendous, and that it's going to be a long road to recovery. I mean, we start off by thinking about stabilizing health and safety, and then we're, you know, and physical injuries and breathing impacts from smoke. But we're going to have to move through working on recovering from the damages to personal, community, agricultural property, municipal infrastructure, and really working toward recovering a sense of safety and security in the emotional sense and also in the physical infrastructure kind of sense. So our organization is focused on typically, we're focused on preparedness, prevention, mitigation, fuels management, and now we're moving into the recovery space where we are going to have to couple the rebuild and the recovery with a lot more awareness and preparedness work for our other communities who weren't impacted, because we have folks still at high risk whose areas didn't burn at the same time as we have people going through recovery. So it's a complex time, and there are a lot of agencies and organizations all pulling together to do the pieces that make sense for each of us to carry forward.
Complex and so heartbreaking, Elizabeth. So what is the greatest need right now in this juncture?
Ooh, there are a lot of them. I think first, like I said, we need to stabilize the health and safety and security. I think we need to make sure all of those who are impacted are taken care of in the immediate term, humans and animals. But over time, in the nearer future, and right after, you know, that initial stabilization of human beings, we have a lot to do in the built environment. We're going to need help recovering, restoring, rebuilding, and in the natural resource environment, there's a lot of work to do in terms of that recovery, because we rely on our environment for our ecosystem services, for our fresh water, for our fish, for our farms. And so there's a lot of work to do in a lot of realms. And I think we're in it in complex ways for the long haul. But immediately, we just want to make sure our people are safe and we have places that they can go.
And how challenging is the coordination, the logistics, pulling it all together when so many hard-hit areas like Lahaina, people even can't call out and there's no power?
I wish they could hear me say that there are a lot of people working behind the scenes to do all the things that we can do. I know that there is a challenge with communication right now, but I will say that something that Hawaii has and that I think we can offer the world is our sense of collaboration. We are an island state. We know how to rally as a community. We know how to work collaboratively across our agencies and our nonprofits. Our nonprofit alone is working, you know, we bring folks together all the time, and it includes ranchers, conservationists, community members, our fire agencies. Like, we know how to work together. And so I feel like that is going to be the beautiful gem we have to work with, at least in these really dire situations.
And Elizabeth, so many people want to help these communities that have lost so much. What is the best way they can do that?
Oh, what a beautiful question. We definitely can use the help. Our organization, Hawaii Wildfire, is accepting donations that will be implementing fire preparedness and recovery programs in the impacted areas. We're not the only ones. There's the Hawaii Community Foundation. There's a Maui Fund. I think people can look online and choose, you know, their the best match for themselves that they want to donate to, because there's a lot of really amazing groups that are all pulling together to do their part. So I would encourage, you know, donations really is helpful right now so that all of us who are working in this sphere have what we need to move forward.
Elizabeth, thank you for your time.